A Filipino environmental documentary film is set to premiere this Sunday at the Expo 2020 in Dubai. Theory of Light puts the spotlight on the harsh effects of climate change and how organizations like Leader of Light are taking action through innovation. Leader of Light is a Filipino-born global grassroots solar lighting movement founded by Filipino-Italian social entrepreneur Illac Diaz. Now, Illac joins us all the way from Dubai. Hi, Illac. It's always great to be talking to you, and congratulations in advance for the premiere of Theory of Light. Listen, tell us about how this docu-film came all about.
Well, basically, a lot of people don't know that there's a government sector, the pavilion, but there's also a very unique one which has never been done before, which is called Expo Live, where they choose 140 change makers from 11,000 and have a permanent exhibit here at the what is called the Good Place. So we are basically your private sector representative here. And over there, really, we saw that we had hundreds of thousands of people appreciate that a small idea can come from anyone and anywhere and make a big difference in the world. This is under, of course, the blessings and patronage of Sheikh Maktoum bin Rashid Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. And we wanted to close it with a big bang by telling a story how his grant was able to affect so many Filipinos, especially during severe typhoons. Another more really important thing is we got support by SM Prime, Mr. Hans C, because he was talking about resilience and said we should have not only the Al Gore's, Leonardo DiCaprio's, but we should have a story from the bottom-up approach, a Filipino story of how we're able to be resilient. But some innovations come from the Philippines but can grow around the world. And this is like Litter of Light, 32 countries, 212 employees, and 1 million people a year. And we wanted to show it at the World Expo. So it's going to be pretty packed. We have the heads of the United Nations coming. It's going to be at the United Nations Pavilion. And we were very excited. Of course, this is directed by JP Gopez. We have Daphne Chu and Margie de Guzman as co-producers. And of course, our wonderful, they produced the most amazing heroism stories, Mr. Fernando Ortigas, Eduardo Rocha. And of course, we're very excited that it shows Filipinos not as a victim, doesn't end there, but rising up, innovation, and changing the world.
It's
and so
apt
we're very
it's so apt, Illac, that you call it Leader of Light. You always sort of shed light on these issues and bring a lot of light. Again, you're sort of being this great poster guy for what Filipinos can do and sort of share with the world. Leader of Light has come a long way since you founded it in 2011, and you guys have installed more than 350,000 bottle lights in over 15 countries. And this is something that we're going to see in the film. You guys have really taken this to the next level. What does the future look like for Leader of Light?
Well, what's interesting is we, worked on during the COVID, where we almost, halved our staff, where we started challenging people from inside their homes to this what is called Light It Forward. And we brought to them, wherever they are, corporate, students, a bag with solar lights. And I think you and...
we did. We took part in this. It was fantastic. Lots of fun.
Yeah, and so it's grown from, what started out from my backyard to 4,000. And here at the World Expo, we found a sponsor to make the largest solar sign in the world by next year for the climate change conference. And it's going to be so big you can see it by satellite. But let me remind you, Paolo, why this is important to me. There are 700,000 Filipinos here. And the climate change conference is going to be next year, COP28. What happens in that conference affects Filipinos. There's 700,000 Filipinos here. And a lot of them are in the Visayas region. Every time there's a superstorm, their money, as much as 20%, sometimes of that month's salary has to go back to the Philippines to be able to rebuild, help their family. So it's so important that the decisions here, the leaders here get to see that the Philippines is already being affected by climate change. And that's what the movie's about, to remind them that next year, it is so important that decisions for people and planet are done properly. And of course, thank you so much. You're one of the pioneers. you and Susie in making the Light It Forward that now is going to cross maybe 10,000 people who are making it.
Where we're looking forward to amplify that message even more, especially like you said, for next year. At this point, we want to say congratulations again, Illac. Thank you so much for joining us this morning right here on New Day.